Imagine soaring through the clouds, thousands of feet above the ground, surrounded by nothing but endless blue and the gentle hum of the engines. It feels peaceful, almost serene, as you glide above the world below, trusting in the marvel of modern aviation. But then, out of nowhere, a sudden, jarring thud rocks the aircraft, breaking the calm and sending a ripple of anxiety through the cabin. That thud, more often than you might think, it's a bird strike. A collision between an aircraft and a bird in flight. It's a surprisingly common and serious threat to aviation safety, happening thousands of times each year around the world. At high speeds, even a small bird can cause catastrophic damage, shattering cockpit windows, denting the fuselage, or even disabling powerful jet engines. In an instant, hundreds of lives can be put at risk, and the safety of everyone on board hangs in the balance. The miracle on the Hudson in 2009 is a dramatic reminder of this danger. When Captain Sully Sullenberger safely landed a passenger jet on the Hudson River after a flock of geese disabled both engines, the world watched in awe. It was a testament to skill and calm under pressure, but also a stark warning of how quickly things can go wrong. More recently, a tragic crash in South Korea in 2025 has reminded us that this threat is ever present and can have devastating consequences, even with all our technological advances. As we conquer the skies, we must remember that we're entering a world that's belonged to birds for millions of years. Our flight paths often cross theirs, creating a conflict that's difficult to avoid. Airports built near wetlands, rivers, or nature reserves, like Nantes in France, face even greater risks. Large bird populations gather in these areas, creating daily hazards for pilots and air traffic controllers, who must remain constantly vigilant. Traditional deterrents, loud noises, shiny objects, and even physical barriers are used to scare birds away. But these methods often fail, as birds quickly adapt, returning to the same spots and outsmarting our best efforts. The challenge remains: how do we protect aircraft from a threat as unpredictable and ever-changing as the wind itself? The answer isn't simple, and the stakes couldn't be higher. That's why experts are now searching for a more effective, sustainable, and natural solution, one that works with nature, not against it, to keep our skies, and everyone who travels through them, truly safe. Instead of relying solely on high-tech gadgets and mechanical deterrents, some forward-thinking innovators have turned to nature for inspiration, specifically to the ancient practice of falconry. In a world dominated by technology, it's easy to forget that sometimes the most effective solutions are those that have existed for centuries. Falconry, the time-honored art of hunting with trained birds of prey, harnesses the natural instincts of raptors. These birds evoke a deep, instinctual fear in other birds, a response honed by millions of years of evolution. Their mere presence is enough to send flocks scattering. When nuisance birds catch sight of a hawk or falcon soaring overhead, their hardwired reaction is to flee immediately. No amount of exposure or adaptation can dull that primal fear. It's a response that's as old as the birds themselves. By introducing a natural predator into the environment, airports create what scientists call a landscape of fear. This makes the area unattractive for birds looking to rest, feed, or nest, encouraging them to seek safer grounds far from the runways. Unlike artificial deterrents, such as loud noises, flashing lights, or decoy predators, a live raptor represents a persistent, authentic threat. Birds quickly learn that this danger is real, and as a result, they stay away for the long term. This method is not only highly effective but also environmentally friendly. It works in harmony with nature, requiring no chemicals, no traps, and causing no harm. Just a gentle, natural nudge that encourages birds to move on to safer places. Falconry-based abatement is a remarkable example of how ancient wisdom can address modern challenges. By leveraging millions of years of evolutionary adaptation, we find a solution that is both time-tested and innovative. It's a powerful demonstration of biomimicry, learning from nature's own strategies to develop sustainable, effective solutions for today's problems. The collaboration between humans and raptors is a testament to the value of respecting and understanding the natural world. By partnering with these magnificent birds of prey, airports gain a natural, reliable ally in keeping the skies safe for everyone, proving that sometimes nature really does know best. The success of this approach depends on skilled falconers, professionals who form deep bonds with their birds of prey. Training starts young, building trust and guiding the raptor's natural instincts for a life-saving mission. Positive reinforcement is key. The bird learns to associate the falconer with food and safety, returning willingly after each flight. Birds are gradually desensitized to the chaos of airports, jet engines, flashing lights, constant movement, so they stay focused on their job. The raptor's presence alone is usually enough to send flocks scattering, rarely needing to hunt. Falconers direct their birds to problem areas, reading their body language and understanding local wildlife patterns. This partnership blends ancient techniques with modern ecological awareness. The result, a seamless team, human and raptor, united in the mission to keep the skies safe. It's a delicate dance of skill, instinct, and trust. An airport raptor's day starts before dawn, as the first rays of sunlight touch the runway. The falconer carefully checks the bird's health, examining its feathers, talons, and eyes to ensure it's fit for the day's demanding work. This quiet moment is also a time to reinforce the trust and bond between falconer and raptor, a partnership built on mutual respect and understanding. Together, they head out onto the airfield, ready to make the territory unwelcoming for nuisance birds. The first patrol often coincides with peak bird activity at sunrise, when flocks are most likely to gather. The falconer, always in close communication with air traffic control, releases the raptor to soar above the runways. The sight of a hawk or falcon gliding overhead is a clear warning. This is no place for flocks to linger. The raptor's presence alone can send birds scattering, reducing the risk of dangerous bird strikes. Throughout the day, the team conducts strategic patrols, targeting hotspots like grassy verges or ponds where birds tend to gather. Sometimes a high circling flight is enough to keep the area clear. Other times a low, fast pass is needed to flush out stubborn birds that refuse to move. After each flight, the raptor returns to the falconer for a well-earned reward and a brief rest, repeating this cycle of patrols and flights until dusk. The goal isn't just to chase birds, but to establish a dominant, persistent presence that deters them from returning. Over time, the raptor becomes a recognized resident, and local birds learn to avoid the area entirely. As the sun sets, the raptor returns to its secure housing, having protected lives and aircraft by doing what it does best. It's a daily demonstration of nature and technology working hand in hand, ensuring the skies remain safe for everyone. Nantes-Atlantique Airport in France is a shining example of falconry's success in aviation safety. Surrounded by wetlands and farmland, the airport struggled for years with bird strikes despite using conventional deterrents. Turning to falconry, led by professional falconer Anthony Renaud and his buzzard Tucumán, changed everything. Their daily patrols have dramatically reduced bird activity over the runways. Since the program began, bird strikes have dropped by nearly half, a remarkable improvement in safety and cost savings. Nantes proves that ecological solutions can outperform mechanical or chemical methods. The partnership between Anthony and Tucumán is a model for airports worldwide. The Nantes success story has inspired airports around the world to adopt falconry-based wildlife management. From Europe to the United States, raptors are now elite security guards on runways, especially at airports along major migratory flyways. These programs are often part of broader wildlife management plans, but raptors provide the dynamic, unpredictable element that keeps nuisance birds away. Aviation authorities are collaborating with conservationists and falconers to refine techniques and select the best raptor species for each environment. Research and shared best practices are making these programs more effective and tailored. International conferences now feature falconry-based bird control as a key topic. This global movement shows that working with nature is often the smartest way to manage it. Raptors are proving to be invaluable allies in the quest for safer air travel. Not all raptors are suited for airport work. Falconers choose species based on their hunting styles and adaptability. Buteos, like the Harris's hawk, are master soarers with broad wings, perfect for patrolling open airfields and keeping smaller birds on edge. Harris's hawks are specially valued for their intelligence and trainability. Accipiters, such as the Cooper's hawk or goshawk, excel at quick, agile flights in cluttered environments, flushing birds from trees or buildings. Their explosive speed is intimidating to nuisance birds. Falcons, including the peregrine falcon, the fastest animal on Earth, are built for speed and direct flight. They're ideal for clearing large open spaces and scaring off fast-flying flocks like starlings or pigeons. The mere silhouette of a falcon can send entire flocks into a panic. Each raptor brings unique strengths, making them powerful tools for airport safety. Identifying these birds in flight is a skill, relying on their shape and movement rather than color. Raptors' role in aviation safety is also sparking vital education and conservation efforts. Organizations like the Aviation Conservation Center for Birds of Prey bring live raptors into schools, inspiring young people to appreciate and protect these birds. Events like the demonstration at Coastal High School in South Carolina turn classrooms into outdoor learning experiences, connecting students with nature firsthand. These programs foster respect for wildlife and highlight the links between human activity and the natural world. Public events like Hawkwatch bring communities together to witness raptor migrations and share knowledge. The more people understand these winged guardians, the more support there is for their conservation and for innovative safety programs. Education ensures raptors remain valued allies for generations to come. So, can birds of prey prevent aviation accidents? Absolutely. Trained raptors have drastically reduced bird strikes at airports like Nantes, proving that ancient partnerships can solve modern problems. Falconry offers a sustainable, humane, and environmentally responsible alternative to mechanical or chemical deterrents. This approach benefits both aviation and nature, encouraging coexistence rather than conflict. The global adoption of these programs signals a hopeful shift toward working with natural systems. The falconer and raptor, united by trust and instinct, symbolize a new era of collaboration between technology and the wild. By embracing these winged guardians, we protect our journeys and reaffirm our commitment to a balanced, healthy planet. The future of aviation safety may just be soaring above us, one raptor at a time.